When I first started in 2003, was when I started, we got a lot of stick from the community about not doing stuff for women. And the foundation had come out of Healthy Gay Manchester and Lesbian Gay Switchboard. It was that merger. So obviously Healthy Gay Manchester was focused on gay and bisexual men and their sexual health needs, you know. And a lot of the funding that we were given, as is true for a lot of gay organisations, the funding originally came in the 80s, 90s from HIV prevention work. So there was a real sense from the female community that we weren't, what are you doing for us? You call the Lesbian and Gay Foundation, well, what's the lesbian bit, And actually we did provide a lot of services for women. We provided, the magazine, we had, a lot of kind of mental health and support services for women. But we needed to, to try and do something else. So I set up a sort of internal working group and we sort of spearheaded really developing some work for women. And it was hard because obviously there was no money because according to kind of the medical professionals, lesbian women were seen as very low risk in terms of any kind of sexually transmitted infection. Obviously there was no issue around sort of pregnancy or anything like that, so there was we just sort of weren't viewed as an important part of that. It was all about sort of gay and bisexual men and their sort of risky behaviours, and also sort of preventing pregnancy and preventing STIs, teenage pregnancy, that kind of thing. So it was really hard to try and get some traction really in terms of women needing some support. And in the end what we did was I just went out, and because I'd done some work getting advertising in for Out North West, so I went to some of my contacts and said, look, we want to develop a resource for women. We need some money to do it. Will you support it? So I ended up writing a little booklet about sex for lesbian and bisexual women. We called it Beating About the Bush. And we got advertising in it. That's how we afforded the print. We asked some sort of lesbian sort of businesses to advertise in it, which they did and supported it. And it came. I remember really clearly the day that it arrived, and we've sort of the few of us that had kind of got together to do it ran down to get up all these boxes of print, and it was just so great to see a resource specifically for lesbian and bisexual women in my hand, that we'd worked on together. And it was, it probably has changed now, but at the time it was the fastest, the resource that was, we got through it the quickest, if that, it was demanded that much, that women wanted it that much, that it left our sort of offices really quickly. It was one of the first, the most sort of popular resource we'd done.